Hi guys, I'm Woodcraft Hamster, and as promised we're going to be starting today doing some detail work on the face of our little guy. So I'm just going to move the camera a bit closer in and we'll make a start. Right then guys, so the first thing we want to do is take this and this side here and just continue carving them round so that rather than a little flat space here, we've actually got a sort of a point, if you like. Right, so hopefully you guys can see that reasonably well. And the next step is to take a mark probably a third of the way down from this top point here. So I'll just mark that on now. And really all you want to do is start sort of carving up, and you're aiming for about a 45-degree angle. That's probably about right. I'm going to even it out a little bit at the top. That's not too bad. And then the next thing to do is to make a stop cut, probably about 2 or 3 millimeters below this point. And you want it reasonably deep, and then you just want to carve up from the bottom very gently so you don't split anything, and then you can widen that out as you go. Now, what those two cuts have done for us is they've given us a well-defined nose and sort of a mouth area that we'll do something with later. Now, the next step is to put a couple of stop cuts across here and here, and then join them down from here. And I'll show you what I mean by that. So firstly, I'm going to make just a little stop cut here, and a corresponding one here. Now I'm not sure if that's going to pick up particularly well on the camera, but hopefully you can see what I've done. And then what I'm going to do is from down sort of fairly close to the nose area, just going to join those cuts up. And they don't have to be too aggressive. I mean, you can do them pretty deep if you want to. I tend to at least start out with them relatively shallow, just so that I can do more work on them later. Again, I probably want these slightly deeper than this. For this, really, you're just sort of using the tip of your knife because you need that fine control. And with just those two little simple cuts, realise it's no masterpiece yet, but hopefully you can sort of see the face beginning to appear. And I think the last thing I'll do this episode is where you've got this little mouthpiece, down either side at a very slight angle, you want to remove that material away, so here and here, just so that you can sort of really differentiate between the mouth and the rest of the face. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to talk through this rather than speed through the footage, so I apologise if this video goes on a bit longer than people maybe want. And you just need to use again the tip of your knife, and I appreciate it's getting very difficult now with this fiddly stage for me to actually show you what I'm doing as I do it. So I do hope you'll forgive me for that. And this is where things can sort of start breaking off a little bit. It's not a huge problem, but it's one you do need to be aware of, especially if your knife slips out and sort of cuts something off by accident. But actually I think that'll do us for now, and hopefully you can see there, and I appreciate the light's probably not brilliant for you here guys, there we go. So you can start to see the features of this somewhat scary looking face at the moment. But actually, is really starting to take shape now. So that's going to be it for this episode. Next time round, I think we'll come to look at doing a bit more refining and trying to get this sort of marked out a little bit better, so that it will really start taking some shape. So I hope it was useful. Comments and questions in the box below. Hit like and subscribe if you'd like to see more, and I hope you'll all join me next time. Thanks, guys.